this?
Well, no, it's a show.
It's Jed the Fish Show. You're listening to the Jed the Fish Show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
You're listening to the Jed the Fish Show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls.
I'm super, thanks for asking. I'm super, thanks for asking.
You're listening to the Jed the Fish Show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls. Jed the Fish Cleaner. Jed the Fish Cleaner.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
I'm super, thanks for asking.
And the Film Actors Guild.
I'm super, thanks for asking.
Jed the Fish Cleaner. You're listening to the Jed the Fish Show, and Danny Portugal can suck some balls. Stop recording this.
Well, no, it's a show.
It's Jed the Fish Show.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. We're reckless.
I'm super, thanks for asking.
Jed the Fish Creamer.
Friends! Welcome to the Jed the Fish Show. I'm Jed the Fish. Hey, people calling me, stop it. It interferes with my show, so quit it. There's plenty of ways to get hold of me. Don't freaking call me when the show's on. Hi, everybody. I'm Jed the Fish. For you newbies, welcome. For you Jed the Fish music now, damn it, listeners. See you later. You're not going to like this one. This show's all about soccer. I know what you're thinking.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
No, radio's tomorrow. At least the music radio's tomorrow. Today's all soccer. I'm going legit. Trying to do a legit radio show about soccer and soccer only. People that received a flyer on their car, either down in Cincinnati or in Dayton or in Strongsville, wasn't me. I promise. But welcome to you also. This will be the most informative, amazing soccer show you've ever heard in your entire life, mainly because there's never been one before. For you people that don't know me, well, first of all, here's a little shout out to a couple people I know.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
There's a reason that's funny, but I just cannot share it with you right now. Anyway, people that don't know me, my background, here we go. 14 years as a high school girls soccer coach.
We're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks.
Took a few years off. Spent a lot of time on JJ Huddle in the past. Does everyone remember JJ Huddle? Yeah, I got kicked off of there about 100 times just for speaking my mind. So I got sick of dealing with coming up with a new name like every other day. I think my last name ended up a combination of about 15 of them. Got fed up with that, so decided to start a radio show. Just so I could speak and no one could interrupt me unless I wanted them to. Now, the first season actually was literally an entire long joke. I'm already getting people sending messages to me secretly. Anyway, the first season was a long joke. It basically was all pre-recorded the entire time. Every single thing in that first entire season was in my brain or came from my brain, which is scary enough. But then after that, I let the audience get involved. So now we have texting, we have Facebook messaging, we have go to the Jed the Fish Show cover page, and you'll see a place in the bottom where you can simply just type in your comments. These are the ways you can get a hold of me during this next action-packed 40 minutes. And if the show is good enough, then this show will be on iHeartRadio. Not kidding about that either.
Jed the Fish creamed her.
Wait, what?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
If you don't know the show in the past, I can do a quick review for you. This is something that was on the show in the past. There used to be a complete douchebag coach down in Cincinnati, someplace called Clark something. I think his name was Larry, and this was his theme song. He was a tool. We also had other things from that from the most recent show, which I'm trying to get away from. No more buffoonery. Trying to overcome the buffoonery. We had this, though.
My name is Bob Bradley. I am not a smart man.
Speaking of that, did anyone watch the U.S. men's national team win over that worldwide blockbuster team from Panama? That was action-packed. I'll get to that. I have a little review on that. Get to that in a minute. And there's plenty more to discuss. But first, the main reason for the show is just because of idiot parents, to be completely honest with you. I just want to be able to talk about soccer and talk about these freaking loser parents that pretty much ruin the sport in almost every single community, except for a couple where the parents are kind of cool, but that doesn't happen much. So tonight's show, we're going to do top 10 lists, both D1, D2, D3, all three of them. I've spent a lot of time, and that's not an exaggeration, a lot of time putting those lists together. We'll have those momentarily. In addition to that, I'm going to have a Snotty update. Yep, if you don't know who Snotty is, that happens to be he's the commissioner in charge of girls soccer in the state of Ohio. How he got that job, I have no clue. Why I wasn't asked to do that job is a travesty. But we'll get to Snotty. There's some things going on with him. I have another parent issue I'll get into momentarily. Again, we'll discuss the review of the USA win. And we're going to go into a strength of schedule debate momentarily. But first, how do you get a hold of me? Text me, Jed the Fish. Give me text, 614-537-3468. Either text the show or jump on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, just look me up, Jerry Pancala. You'll see as the texts come flying in already, you'll see a event page on my front page, which is the Jed the Fish Show. There's an area there to put some comments, and then you also have the front of the Jed the Fish Show on Spreaker.com. There's an area there to make some comments. So be interactive, or it'll just be me ripping on people. Not sure which one you want more. So, some things never change. This is Graham Rabbit. Be right back in a minute. The new Jed the Fish Show. Can you freaking believe it?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
That's very funny. You just don't know why. I'll be right back. Whee!
Ooh, you got some pie, huh? Can I have a piece?
Sure.
Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip.
What'd you say?
You can't have a pie without Cool Whip.
Cool Whip?
Cool Whip, yeah.
You mean Cool Whip?
Yeah, Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip.
Say whip.
Whip.
Now say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
You're eating hair!
Boy, you know, I've always wanted to come in here. And now that I got a mustache, the timing feels right.
Wow, all this stuff looks pretty good. Can we get some salami and...
Brian, let me handle this. Scusi, babidi-boopy?
Che cosa? Peter, what are you doing?
Speaking Italian. Babidi-boopy? Babidi-boopity-babidi-babidi.
Peter, you can't speak Italian just because you have a mustache.
Boopity-bapa. Boop-a-beep-a-boop-a-bapa-beep-a-bapa.
Tu sei un pazzo, va via qui!
Boop-beep-a-bapa.
Sono stanco di te, ti do un pugno nella testa! Ti uccido con questa carne!
Welcome back. I'm not doing it, guys. Everyone is trying to sabotage the show 4 minutes in. I told you, I'm going legit tonight. I'm doing everything in my power to keep this show legit. And all I'm getting is text after text after text trying to make the show the buffoonery it normally is. If you want a buffoonery show, listen tomorrow afternoon. Not now. On that note, here's a text. I can't do this, you guys. Why are you doing this to me? From the 937. Think about how stupid the average person is, and then realize that half of them are stupider than that. Why, thank you, 937. That's brilliant. From the 740. Geez, enough commercials, Jed. Shut up. Especially you, player. You're not supposed to be listening to this. By the way, I'm trying to control my swearing. But, you know, an F-bomb might slip out every once in a while. So people under the age of 18 should not be listening. You hear that? 740? Speaking to you, Team Frosty. And the other team. And the other one, you know who you are. Anyway. Alright, let's get to the first big topic of the night. Is everybody ready? Division 3 Top 10. Why Division 3 first? Because no one cares. Division 3 blows. There's nothing exciting about Division 3. That's why I'm going to get out of the way. Got to keep people interested for the end of the show, which Division 1 will be. And I just got to shut the F up. Why, thank you, 740. It's very kind of you to do that on national radio. Soon to be. Anyway. Okay. Division 3. I literally did spend a lot of time on these. These are not buffoonery ones. These are real ones. Here's my Jed the Fish, who did a shitload of research and does this constantly. Here are my top 10 teams in Division 3. Number 10. As a time filler, I'm going to let that entire drum roll go between every single team that I name. Tied for number 10 is Lehman. Lehman's out of just north of Dayton. They're a Catholic school, very small one. And quite honestly, I don't know shit about them.
Jackpot!
But they're my number 10 team, tied with this pathetic piece of crap team. Troy Christian. Troy Christian, ranked 10th in my opinion to start the new year. They went undefeated except for one loss last year at the very end of the year in the tournament. They thought they were all that. And basically, they're a bunch of arrogant, completely douchebaggy coaches and players. Is that a word? Oh, I'll get to you momentarily, frickin' Fed Buckley, whatever your name is. Troy Christian, arrogant. They played the elite tournament over the weekend, and they acted like it was the World frickin' Cup. Like, they got overcoached. It was just a joke. Ridiculous team. Arrogant players. Coaching staff is a complete frickin' mess. You are my enemy. Are you good? Yes. Are you annoying? Even more. Congratulations, you're tied for 10th after going undefeated last year. You must be so proud. 9. Fenwick. Sorry, Tom. Please don't pull me over and give me a ticket. Actually, rumor is that Fenwick is struggling to replace their studs from last year, but I'm guessing they'll probably be much higher towards the end of the year. Is that accurate, Tom?
Jackpot!
You're 9. Congratulations. 8. It's pretty sad when I'm already losing interest and I'm the one that made the show up. Number 8, D3, Reedy. Reedy lost both their studs. They have a good forward back. And you know what? They might actually blow. But when you're talking about D3, they're probably still good enough to be the top 8 in the state. That's how bad D3 is.
Jackpot!
Who keeps on talking over my shoulder?
Jackpot!
Go away. Number 7. Kaleida. Kaleida was 18-1 last year. They played nobody. They played no one again this year. Congratulations, Kaleida. You're the 7th best team in the worst freaking division in the country. Number 6. Forgot to name that. Number 6. Because I hate this team so much, I let the whole entire drum go. I'm talking about, of course, Hamilton Baden. Baden's playing daddy ball this year. Yep, they hired a dad to coach. I wonder where that didn't work another time. Oh, that was last year. It really didn't work it somewhere else. And anyway, they're playing daddy ball. Otherwise, they got talent, and they got idiot parents. It's the worst freaking parent school in the entire state, or one of them. I just met another one that wasn't very good.
Jed the Fish creamed her.
Inside joke. Anyway, Baden, congratulations. You're number 6 in a shitty division. You must be so proud. Number 5. Grandview Heights. Grandview Heights gave up 4 goals all last year. The entire year. I'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, anyway, they gave up 4 goals the entire year. They truly have the best coach in Division 3, in my opinion, in the entire state. And that's not being said just because the second after a scrimmage he ran up to me and said, "Hey, I heard you're opening up a bar. Where is it? I want to join." That's not why I'm calling him the best coach in the state. There's other reasons. He actually is a damn good coach. Good defensive coach. Grandview Heights, you're number 5. Congratulations. You might be the only legit team out of all of them. Number 4. Tell you who number 4 isn't.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Number 4 is Trendy Hawkin. You're good again. Yippee. Number 3? Could it possibly be Fairbanks?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
No. Not quite. Not even close. But you know what? Their coach is a lot of fun. Hi, Dandy Portugal.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
How are you, buddy?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Good. Number 3 is Worthington Christian. They have a stud scorer. Probably one of the best players in Division 3. They got solid defense, and anyone that plays them this year that's better than them, they're going to counter against you. Did you hear that, Hilliard Bradley, who I saw in your tournament get beat 1-0 by a Division 3 team because they got countered? Even though they possess the ball for probably 90% of the time. Yeah, they're that good in terms of countering, so be careful. But they're a good team. Good coach, Worthington Christian, number 3. Congrats. Boy, I almost sounded professional there. Number 2. Is it?
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Nope. Number 2 is Mr. Magoo. Can someone please help me and remind me why I called this team Mr. Magoo last year? Because I really don't remember. And until someone reminds me, no one's going to know who the school really is, because I'm not naming it until someone reminds me as to why I called it Mr. Magoo. In the meantime, Mr. Magoo is the second best team in the state.
Jackpot!
And number one, the number one team in Division 3, you ready? Miami East! It's not Fairbanks.
I'm super, thanks for asking.
It's Miami East. Why? Because no one gives a shit about Division 3 soccer. Now seriously, remove that top team, that Miami East team, because I don't even know if they're any good. I know they went undefeated for a while last year. They probably blow. Remove them, move everyone up a spot, and that's your top 10 in Division 3, and that's a legit top 10. So, Mr. Magoo, congratulations. You're the number one team in Division 3. Alright, I'm going to get to your text in a minute, even though I'm keeping this legit. If it's a goofy text, not reading it. If it's a normal one, I will. But to the few people that I know,
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Everyone else, we'll be right back. Thanks for joining. Division 2 coming up next. Whee! Hello again, friends. Here to talk about the Jed the Fish Tavern. Everyone thought it was a big joke. It would never come to fruition, which is a word I just made up. But guess what, suckwads? It's coming. Early summer, late spring, the Jed the Fish Tavern will open its doors. And it will open its doors in the soccer capital of Ohio, Dublin, Ohio. It's going to be the first soccer-themed tavern in the state. You'll be able to watch every EPL, MLS, World Cup qualifying game next summer. You'll be able to, a year from this summer, you'll be able to watch World Cup games there, Euro Cup in 2016, and any other, whatever the Chick League is, and any other soccer game you'd like to watch. During any game, $2 import drafts. The menu consists of something called killer shrimp. No more details on that. It's a California thing, new to Ohio. And there's banquet facilities for your soccer team, and it's a great place to hang out, or will be. Also, live music stage. There's already 2 bands booked, and yep, you know one of them. Jed the Fish Tavern, opening late spring, early summer in downtown Dublin. More details soon. Whee!
I liked walking down the road naked with my teammates. That was quite a fun time. We really bonded.
Note to the entire world, I was not there during that, thankfully.
Come on, people, it's time to get down with your bad selves. Take off your pants, it's time to romance. Everybody do the fancy dance. Anyway you slice it, it's still bologna. Anyway you dice it, it's macaroni. Anyway you peel it, it's still banana.
Welcome back. Against my better judgment, I'm going to read some of these, and I'm reading them cold. From Keeper Beast. Keeper Beast! Keeper, I have a question for you. Do you like this gentleman?
I'm super, thanks for asking.
How about this one? Oh, my sweet Jesus. The famous 614! The famous 614 deserves an entire... You ready? Ah, good old Larry. Good memories. And Bob Bradley, some of your best work. Well, that and the horse race. I know, I can't find the frickin' horse race. Looking for it. Sorry. I really hope Dead Ant stays in the top 10. Troy Christian as douche coaches for sure. Welcome back, 614. We missed you, buddy. I got more coming up. Some of these I can't read, of course, because you guys are trying to sabotage my show. Even though it's supposed to be, well, I'm trying to make it legit. Tell you what, let's go with... I'm going to do... You know what? I'm going to give you guys an update on the restaurant. Yep, the Jed the Fish Tavern. Hey, and if you don't like it, 740, that I'm doing another commercial in my brain, you can pretty much just tune out. I don't care. I need some music to go with the announcement or the update of the Jed the Fish Tavern. This seems appropriate. Yep, we'll be doing the chicken dance at the Jed the Fish Tavern. Alright, I'm keeping this buffoonery free. Sorry for that little interruption of goofiness. Jed the Fish Tavern is opening up behind the Pint Room in Dublin, Ohio. Got the place picked out, got the menu picked out, got some of my staff picked out already, got the beer selection picked out, got the menu done. I got everything done. I'm just waiting on the frickin' liquor license. The goal is to open this place, which will be the fricking soccer watching mecca of Ohio in the Midwest, since there's no other one, and since I own it. Hopefully the goal is to open in, well shit, the goal was to open 2 months ago. The goal now is to open probably end of September would be amazing. Right before the state tournament starts would be great, if possible. It's out of my control, just waiting on the liquor license. Just so you know. Just wanted to enjoy a little more of the chicken dance. Enough of that. This I can go with all day. I was going to say something else, but I would have got a joke in there. This is my future wife, Annie. She's from Norway. Anyway, Jed the Fish Tavern opening up very, very soon. Place for your team to do a banquet. I got a long line of ex-players that want to work there, and some current players that want to work there. Yes, Jamie, you're in. Jordy, you're on the short list. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Anyway, get to that in a minute. More details coming up soon. Let's go to the state top 10 Division 2, shall we? Whee! Should I leave the music in the background? Yeah, it's Annie. Of course I can. Here we go. Number 10. There's a tie for number 10. No, it's just straight up number 10. Number 10, 10th best team in the state to start the season. No music for this. Jonathan Alder! You got 14 full seconds of cheering, Jonathan Alder. Yes, I'm not playing favorites, just because some of you know I helped out with that school last year, a little bit the year before. Not playing favorites. They basically, in my opinion, have the second most talent in the best district in the state in Division 2, which is the Central District. But, to be completely honest, I'm not sure hiring a cross-country coach as their new coach for soccer was a very good idea.
Jackpot!
I'm not sure hiring a coach who allegedly a week ago was asking a current player for drills to run during soccer was a very good idea.
Jackpot!
I will say this. They got some of the best players in the state on that team. They got more depth in Division II than anyone else that I could think of in the state. If anyone can coach them up or help them a little bit in coaching, that team actually could compete for, well, shit, they can go all the way to state if they did it. Unfortunately, that didn't really happen. But they will beat this team.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Number 9. Hathaway Brown. Hathaway Brown's got a new coach, so who knows? Will they be good? Will they be bad? Does anyone care? Blah, blah, blah. Number 8. I Love Hartley. Yes. Actually, it's called I Hartley Dempsey. My bad. I Hartley Dempsey was my nickname for Hartley last year. It'll be the first year where Coach Dempsey actually has all of his players, not leftovers from the previous regime. And if you want to know the truth, Scott's a good coach. I think that they might make a little run. That's just my opinion. Number 8 is Hartley. 7. Why am I doing the cheers instead of the drum roll? Because I already deleted the drum roll. Where's my producer? You're fired. Number 7, Jettering Altar. I'm not going to say much about Kettering Altar except for this. They have the best player in Division II, and we'll probably see him in Crew Stadium. But in the meantime, you're number 7. Congratulations. Number 6, Canfield. Without their nemesis Dino in Division II, that cheater, could this possibly be Canfield's year? Maybe. They have a cool coach. I saw them play last year. They're a good team. We'll see. Number 5. Actually, I'll do this. Instead of a drum roll, we're going to go with this. Imagine this is a drum roll. Because I would pretty much like to take a couple sticks and beat it against his head anyway.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Number 6 was...
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Canfield. Number 5.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Clear Fork. You're the 5th ranked team every single year in every single poll that I've ever done. You're like a Springboro, kinda. An inside joke. I might just keep you there out of tradition the entire year. Clear Fork. You have one stud up front that everyone makes a plan for. Do you have anybody else? I don't know. Meantime, you're number 5. Congratulations. Number 4.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
We can also do this because I want to beat this guy in the head too. That's a parent, allegedly a parent from Jonathan Alder. He's a complete tool. You ever want to chat after a game, you just let me know there, tool. Okay, Fuckley? Anytime you want. From the 937. Alter at number 7, good joke. Shh, I'm sandbagging them. Don't tell anybody. Number 4. Holy name, you're number 4. I'm getting bored with this. Number 3. Alright, I gotta take a second with number 3, because number 3, I hate this team. I currently freaking hate this team. This might be my most hated team in the entire state. Mainly because their AD is a frickin' idiot, but also because they have idiot parents. When you let good coaches go because you have an idiot parent or 5 or 10, I hate you. So, even though you might be good, even though you have individual talent, apparently these players are a little arrogant themselves, and I don't know if they're actually a team. So because of that, I hope you fail. You're my most hated team already. Cincinnati McNick, congratulations. You're the 3rd best team.
Go to hell!
Number 2. Bay. Bay's got a lot of great talent back from last year. Are they going to get back to their old tradition of being good every year? I don't know. And the number 1 team in Division 2. Granville! Alright, they're the real deal. I saw them, and it was only a 7-7 tournament, but I saw them earlier already this year. I know what they were like from last year. Every team that's going to win a state championship has to have a true scorer. They got one. and they're loaded. Basically, this is their year. If they're going to go to Crew Stadium, it's going to be this year. They're going to lose a bunch of seniors. After this year, they got depth. They got talent everywhere. They know who to get the ball to. Congratulations, Granville. You're the number one team in Division 2, according to me. Running out of time. Got to get to Division 1. Also got to talk about a parent issue that's coming up. Be right back. Whee! Hello again, here to talk about what the Washington Post is calling the most important book written since the Bible. The New York Times is calling it the most important social book ever and a rising star in the literary field. I'm talking about, of course, the brand new book by the Jed the Fish Academy, A Complete Guide to Coaching and to Not Be a Douchebag. It's called Drama Free. Learn how to coach and be a true contributor to the sport. Learn how to get out of your douchebag nature, you losers. The Jed the Fish Academy book will be out within the next week. Amazon, Kindle Fire, more details coming. Check it. Whee!
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" father. I wish I was like 6'9" so I can get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go.
Welcome back. You saboteurs. That's all you're trying to do is sabotage me. From the 330, the famous 330. Is there an age requirement to get into Jed the Fish Tavern? That's actually extremely funny. Can't tell you why yet, but it's extremely funny. From the 937, can you even spell to write a joke? Yes, I can. From the 937 again, another one. I need that book before Friday so I can read it on vacation. Oh, the book's coming out. There just happens to be a new chapter that just got written. Anyway. Alright, I gotta get to Division 1, but I gotta talk about this first. That book, no music for this. That book has meaning behind it because I got back into coaching a couple years ago and things have gotten even freaking worse than they were before. Yep. Parents are just literally out of control. There's a school that I was going to help with this year. The only way I can describe this particular school is this way. Yeah, that's the kind of frickin' community it is. I don't think you're even allowed to dance in this particular community. Does that sound familiar? Anyway, this particular community, every community's got a couple freak parents. This one certainly does. Got to be very careful what I say here because a couple of the parents, Turner, are getting sued. You're getting sued by me because of things that were said that I just do not appreciate and that were absolutely untrue. We took a tournament. We went on a tournament over to Dayton, and you know, you allow kids to be kids. The goal of soccer for me is to allow kids to be kids. You teach them more about soccer than anyone else they've ever had, about the game itself, about competition, about life lessons, about exactly what's going to help you further in your life, because literally, every team's got 2 kids that might play in college. So the goal of a soccer season should be not to be egotistical, not to be myopic. It should be literally to make sure that 28 kids have a great time or 32 kids have a great season. They learn soccer, they're competitive on the field, and they enjoy the sport. And most importantly, they bring back memories that they'll always, always remember. I know of a few schools that do that. Medina is one of those schools, I must say. Toledo St. Ursula pretty much is one of those schools, I must say. There's a couple other ones I could mention. I'm not going to. But my goal every year of coaching is always to do that. And then you always have a couple of freaking idiot parents that go ballistic. My personal opinion, hear this, parents out there in Footloose land. My personal opinion is if you cause a big stink and get really uncomfortable about a new coach, there's either two things going on. One, you didn't take the time to get to know that particular coach. You just decided to go run rampant and assume things. That's one. Mistake number one. Mistake number two, you have something to hide yourself. And I'm wondering, two parents out there that went screaming, freaking out over nothing, over the fact that they couldn't get a hotel room directly next to the players' rooms, or they couldn't be included in the hotel room with the players. Who does that? No schools in Ohio do that, but these two parents certainly wanted to do it, and because of that, they assumed all these things, and they made a big freaking deal about it. That team is a bunch of great kids that are responsible, more responsible than any other team I've ever seen, and they were enjoying the weekend until you ruined it by being absolute idiot parents. I'll say that again, idiot parents. Because of you, these kids no longer have much of a chance to have a great, fun year. You proud of yourself, parents? Huh? You proud of yourself? Way to research stuff on the internet. For anyone that doesn't know, I've made mistakes in my life like everybody else. One of the mistakes I made was I got a DUI. Okay? How many people, raise your hand in the audience, have not driven somewhere when you had a drink or two in the past? Everyone's done it. I'm not condoning it. I was an idiot for doing it, and I did it more than once. Bottom line is, I went back in to make good with that. I voluntarily went into a court to say, okay, I was guilty, punish me. Here's my punishment. I did that recently, and because of that, one of these loser parents assumed that something bad happened again. Well, guess what, idiot? If you would have done a little research, you would have known that I haven't even drank in 18 months. Yeah, you heard me. Haven't even drank in 18 months. But because of your sorry ass, these kids no longer have a great volunteer assistant coach. How proud you must be. Congratulations, it's on your shoulders, you losers. That's my rant for the day. Last thing said to you idiots.
Go to hell!
And I mean that. Now, moving on to Division 1, shall we? Oh, what? You guys like that rant? You should, because I'm a real coach. I don't give a shit what happens with me, or give a shit. I'll jump on a grenade anytime I need to, as long as the kids have a better year. So screw you, parents, and screw you myopic idiot coaches out there that are doing it for the wrong reasons. Because I hate you just as much as I hate those parents. Wow, apparently I needed to get that out. God, I have so much to talk about in Division 1, too. I'm going to run it down really quick because I only have 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I'll go through specific details on why these teams are here. But here we go, real quick. Ready? Number 10, Division 1. It's a tie between Dublin Jerome and late swipe cheating Berg, which is Perrysburg. Perrysburg lost their two best players. You barely made my top 10, and then my guess is you're going to fail early in the season because you don't have that cheater up front that scores a lot of goals. Dublin Jerome, I'll talk about you next week. Number 9, tied, Solon and Mags. Both of you guys are tied for number 9. I'll get to your reasonings also next week. Number 8, this is the one that everyone's going to hate me about, and I don't even care. I'm right, you're wrong. Fairfield, you're the 8th best team in the state. Prove me right. Damn it. Number 7. Jadina. No other comment except you will see them in Crew Stadium. And you're going to see them raising up a trophy. Gosh, I wonder if there's a connection between them being number 7 and end up state champs and Alter being number 7 and ending up state champs. I wonder if anyone figured that out besides me. Number 6, my sleeper pick, another one I'm sure I'll get crap for. Watterson. Waterston, number 6 team in the state. Number 5, Centerville. I saw them play. Real deal. Number 4, Dead Bugs. For people that don't know the show, Dead Bugs, you know, a mason jar, you fill it with dead bugs. Lightning bugs. Get it? Anyway, Mason. They were second best team last year. They're the number 4 team to start this year. Number 3, Feltonville. Number 2, Cincinnati Ursuline. Yep. Best early game of the year is going to be them against the next team, which is on September 7th. They'll be playing my number 1 team to start this year, Dublin Coffin. Find out if I'm right or not. So, in order, Jerome, Perrysburg, Solon Mags, Fairfields 8, Jedina 7, Waterston 6, Centerville 5, Mason 4, Felton 3, Ursuline 2, Dublin Coffin 1. Yeah, there's a lot of names that were left off that list. We'll talk about it next week, along with probably another rant. Thanks for joining tonight, everybody.